Welcome to the
Brodies.
And we're back
At the Brodies.
A bunch of bros.
On the couches and
The chair.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. I thought that was my thing, but you
Oh, my
can.
bad, my
No,
bad.
it's fine.
Yo,
It's
yo,
fine. I
I-
got happy, and I had a
Damn.
spot, and it's taken away.
My bad.
Jeezy
It's
wins the
fine.
battle and
Hey.
Slim just gets on it now.
It's
That's a
fine.
trap mindset? Okay. It's taking his...
Hey.
Okay.
I put on for my city too.
Now you know how they feel when I used to take all the spots, Brian. It's like everything is mine. But I've gotten better. I've been able to share a little bit more. I'm Mr. Brown.
Slim.
Cash.
Beast. What did you call me? B Diggle.
Oh, no. I would not call B Diggle.
What was it? B Siggle.
Like something up
I was B Jizzle.
B Jizzle.
Yeah.
I think that actually might be worse. Jizzle? No? All right.
Okay, so we'll just go.
Because that's what the baby gangsters used to go by. You know BG.
So be Anthony. That's what we're sticking with.
Yeah. We're going to be
square
Anthony.
one.
Yeah, perfect.
go with that. So we've been gone for a little bit, but we back. So I was about to do the whole lyrics, but I pulled it back. And we wanted to address beef. That's our theme for today, beef. We did not know how far beef can permeate these here streets, and we wanted to address it because there's a lot of beef going on in America right now.
Indeed.
So much beef. And so the question I got for you guys, before we get deep into our topic, have y'all ever had beef?
No.
No.
Like a real beef where like it's on site? No.
Petty stuff, but nothing serious.
Yeah.
I still got a beef with cream of wheat, but that's
I'm like, who Brown got beef with?
I was like,
Cream
word.
of wheat. What they do to you?
what did cream of wheat do to me? It tricked me, and I don't like being tricked, nigga. I
thought it
told
was
you.
grits?
How did cream of wheat treat?
I thought it was grits.
I knew it. I
thought
knew
it
that's
was
what you
grits.
were going to say.
I can understand that.
And if you ever set your mouth for some savory, buttery,
Cheesy.
cheesy grits, and you get a mouth full of sweet, mushy nastiness, which is the cream of the wheat.
Sure.
Nah, that shit-
I was like, Uncle Ben, nigga, what are you trying to do to my taste buds?
Nah, that
Thank
shit
God they
pissed you
took him
off.
off the box.
Took him off
Yeah,
because of cream of wheat.
because of cream of wheat.
If he was only about his rice life, nigga could have stayed.
Yeah.
That will piss you off though, because that's happened to me before. And
I'm not a grits person, so I don't. Oh wow! In unison, all three of you though, really? All three of you?
Wait, what? Grits?
I don't know what it is, but I think it's because I've had so many different variations of the grit. I don't know.
the grit.
It messes you up.
I don't know which one is which. Kind of like the election. People don't know what's real results and then what's, stolen. But yeah, I can't do the grit.
I'm pretty sure all of us probably like it a different way, but it's still like a...
We know the difference between grit and cream of wheat. I know that much.
I would not be tricked.
Nah.
No, seriously, all three of you were in sync when I said that. That is scary.
Nah, that's the one of the things I'm actually hype about going back home is to get my mom's grits, because that should be fire, so...
You can get a chopped cheese.
So how do you?
Hell yeah,
how
man, chopped
real
cheese.
quick? I don't want to. How do you eat your grits? That's the thing. That other thing that
What do
confuses
you mean?
me.
With a
So-
fork and or a spoon?
No, but like, is it?
He's like, do you mix it with something?
Yeah,
Like, if
'cause
I
I've
like
seen
sausage
things.
links, I cut my sausage links up in
yeah,
fours
yeah,
and
yeah,
put
Oh
it in
yeah,
there.
like for me,
like a little Jimmy Dean
depends
bowl.
on like what else I'm having on my plate. But if I have like bacon or sausage, I'll cut up and put it in it. I usually like mine with cheese. My mom does this thing of like salmon and grits, and it's fucking fire. So
Shrimp also goes with the
Man,
grit.
Yes.
I've tried that at the Busboy and Poets, and that was okay.
Grits are the blue jeans of the breakfast world.
basically, they go with anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can literally put it with anything.
sure.
You got pancakes? You want some grits with that? Sure, my nigga, go and put that thing on there. like
You can do it.
So how is it supposed to taste? That's the other thing I get confused about.
That's the joy of grits.
Like I like
the
mine,
texture-wise, I mean,
I like mine
I
thick.
hate you so much.
I like mine thick. So
But
Yeah.
but you can make it sweet or
Yeah.
you can make it savory.
Okay.
I don't understand those sweet people, but apparently
Yeah, I'm
it's
not,
a thing.
Yeah, I'm not putting sugars on my. I never
Yeah, I'm
had
not
sugar
Because I've
on my
seen
grits.
that, and
That's
people.
weird.
that I'm not doing.
That's
That-
like people putting sugar with spaghetti. I'm like, I don't
totally get that
I
either, but I don't
understand
judge.
Sugar with spaghetti. That ain't for me.
I
I'm
do
real.
the sugar, not OD sugar, but like a little bit.
So what does the sugar do?
Give it a little sweeter taste.
That's why you got Prego.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here because we're going down a rabbit hole. I don't want to take off on something else.
Take off.
Beef.
Beef.
What's
so,
beef?
Y'all never had beef. Apparently, only I had beef.
Like when you say like, have I had like beef with like other women before? But yeah, but it's not like the
You had beef with the women's, not the women's.
the women's.
Oh, we got a Tory Lanez in the building.
Wow,
Too
he
soon.
took that left.
Too soon.
you had beef for real?
He
Not
didn't
like
kill.
beef, like I'm shooting people.
I know that much.
He didn't
More
attempt
just
to.
like the typical growing up dating beefs, I guess you can say.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Go.
Yeah,
everybody
like,
had that.
Nigga called me Tory Lanez. I just 22.
By the way, I saw the new music video. Did y'all see it?
Started shooting people.
Which one?
Tory Lanez.
No, I ain't want. I saw the new Meg video. But
The
that body
one
yada
where
yada
he's
yada
in the
yada
body
yada
bag.
yada.
That course is trash.
What, the body? No, I hate it.
Hot take.
No, the
That
body song reminds me of Jay-Z Reminder. I hate it. I hate it.
It's gonna
I
be a
hate
hit
it.
though. They
Nah,
gonna
it's gonna be a hit. The video's gonna be a hit. 'Cause
You
that
like-
body yada yada yada.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
I feel like she was trying to do the sample of the say I the yank.
yeah, but she ain't do it right.
It's not my song, but the video. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, if I watch
no,
this
the
video
video-
enough, it'll make me like the song.
This is Meg Thee Stallion's album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
the verse go hard, and I was like, "What is with this trash ass?"
I hated that shit. I played it in the
chorus.
car Friday morning. I was like,
It sounds like that Who Dat song.
Who that had more flavor to it? It didn't grate on the nerves.
Body Yaddy is basically a shake your ass song. That's
Gage does much. That's her thing. Yeah.
Stadium record.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I just hate the body yaddy. Oh, that shit gets me so mad. Like I hate that shit.
I'm gonna start saying that, Randy.
You know what it
Body
is?
yaddy.
You'll love it when they open up the strip clubs and it starts to play, and then maybe
No,
that's
gonna like that will make me like the song in that environment.
Yeah.
But like if we're just chilling and you play it, I'm gonna just look at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
right.
Like,
Yo, the next
And
time,
now we got beef.
like yeah, now we got beef.
the next time we record, we gotta play that before Cass gets in. And
Pretty much. I think
watch
that's a good
this-
idea.
That shit is so. Oh my god. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, so I understand. I don't think I had beef with any of the women's before. You know, only the Karens maybe. You know, but that's as a collective. Like I think there's maybe some individual Karens that I might enjoy their company. I doubt it, but you know, I'm pretty sure there's some Karens out there that I enjoy. All the black Karens be upset, like, God damn, now I gotta change my name.
I can't. No, ain't
Spell it
no.
differently.
Like, Karen
Word.
Parsons, I still love you, baby. I still got a crush
She
on
looks
you.
gorgeous. Did you see the reunion?
You don't know Karen Parsons?
Oh wow,
hear you. Oh.
he loses his black card because he loses
No,
his
I
black
didn't
card.
hear him. That's why I was like, who? I didn't hear.
Karen Parsons.
Oh, nah, yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him. That's
That
what I
nigga
was
don't know
saying.
shit.
Cass like, wait. I know her.
That's Hillary.
that whole
from
cast
Fresh
actually still
Prince.
looks good.
Yeah. They
Wait,
they
I
doing
said
the
she
thing.
still looks good.
Catherine Parsons. You don't think Catherine
Like,
Parsons still look?
like, did y'all watch the reunion?
Yeah, I did. I still think she looks good.
He wants to be. He wants to be so.
Why don't you think she looks good?
We could go. How you know?
Are you a colorist? Is it because she's light skinned?
Wow.
I'm asking.
Trying to start more beefs. Cass
I'm not
has
a
beefs with
colorist.
the women's and the light skinned population and delegation. And now they be like, why they ain't never had no light skins on the Brodies? We had one.
I was like, we've had.
We can count them on one hand. We had one light skin.
No, I think it was two.
Oh yes, my friend Sarita.
yeah.
Okay.
So we had two.
Two of the light
My
skins.
friend Sarita.
Wow.
One of my
But
best
no,
friends.
one of
is
my
light-
best friends
is light skin.
No, I just don't think she's
My
aged
own
well.
mama light skin.
Done.
I just don't think she's aged well. That's a personal thing, though.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't even a fan of her on the show. I always liked Ashley better.
She in her 50s, dog. She don't look good for a 50-year-old woman. See,
Have you seen Angela Bassett?
I said Angela Bassett got you gassed up because she in her
Yes,
60s.
she does.
Like,
She does. I'm honest. She does. So no.
and you saw not A. Marie, but you saw what's the girl from Glen Cove, New York. You know, that used to sing with Ja Rule and them. Ashanti,
I
there you
was
go.
like-
Y'all niggas was not helping me out. I
was
didn't
like-
give all the background.
Yeah.
But Ashanti's still looking good at 40. So, you know,
Yeah.
she looking, woo. Ooh, if your talent had matched your appearance.
And there it is. Okay.
Did I say something wrong?
Yo, but a lot of people feel the same way. A lot of people think Ashanti, like, a lot of people say she can't sing. Like, a lot of people say she's not talented.
Oh, I'm not having that conversation.
I don't got an issue with
Beef.
Ashanti. I mean,
the
beautiful.
the Ashanti stands are real, and I don't
She's
want that
beautiful.
heat.
That's it. So I got.
I think she can sing. I just think that unfortunately she just didn't make the best decisions with her art. Like the fact that she gave her voice to J-Lo, it astounds me, and that she didn't have more control of that. Because if you think about it, J-Lo, all the songs that are hers, Ashanti wrote them and did the backdrops, and Gotti boosted her tracks or her vocals on those albums. It's very confusing.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I went down the
Beef.
rabbit hole.
No, this is beef. Speaking of beefs,
Done.
if you had the pleasure
Oh, was it a pleasure?
of seeing beef go down for the culture, so let's go down. There was a Versus announcement a while back where T.I.
Oh, okay, keep going. I
was going to go against Young Jeezy, and the people was like, "Cool, all right.
yeah, that's cool.
It's episode 1 of season 2 of Versus." Oh, okay, all right, cool. Like we got 2 of the trilogy of the Trinity of Trap. You know, that's pretty cool. 2 of the Trinity of Trap. Trademark pending. No, I'm probably sure that's in the Trap Museum. And then maybe a week before it was all about to go down, there was a substitution.
I think T.I. said, you know what? Y'all don't want to see me do this.
I think T.I. still holding out for somebody else.
Oh, no.
Personally.
I think I want Hov. He wants somebody like of that caliber.
I don't think he wants Hov per se.
I
You
think
don't
he
need
does.
that smoke.
I think
And
think he wants it. Now, should he do it is a completely different debate. But I think that's who he thinks he should be going with.
Is T.I. on Hov status?
No,
But
no.
what T.I. thinks of himself, I'll give him respect for that because of course you think highly of yourself. But I think that's what he thinks. Like I should be with the Hovs.
that would be a humbling ass whooping.
Yes.
Yeah, it would.
It
Just
would.
numbers alone, I don't think he's...
here's the thing.
Nothing against Clifford. Like I think when he was going against when he was going against Jeezy, I was like, yo, Jeezy about to watch this man. Don't get me wrong. T.I. has hits, but if you're talking about verses, Jeezy, that's a landslide for Jeezy.
I
It really
don't.
is.
What with T.I.?
You talk about so what album you put next to Jeezy? Urban Legend against Thug Motivation 101?
See, I'm bad with album names. Like I'd have to look it up. But I
I
definitely
think trap music is better than Thug Motivation 101
Yeah, like-
personally, but you know.
If we put them side by side, right?
Yes.
And we go by each song.
And what's
you think T.I. beats Jeezy? But you said
Trap music better than Thug Motivation? Yes.
And then what's the shit with Whatever You Like? I think that album has.
That's Paper Trail.
Yeah, I think Paper Trail could be up there.
That was a good album though. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good album.
no,
Like
I'm-
I think T.I.
Like nigga, you sleeping? T.I. about to be like Gucci. Like I got hits this century, baby.
Like, I got hits in every century.
Where you hits at, Jeezy? You better do the chorus from Kill Jill.
But I mean, but if you think about it, like, so when watching that battle,
Before we do that,
Okay,
who'd you pick
Wait,
going in?
Who did I pick going in? I'll refer to my Facebook status, and I was like, if it was 2010, Jeezy would win easily. But since it's 2020, I don't know. That's literally how I felt. It was a matter of what songs they were going to play at what time, you know, being very strategic with the chess moves, because Jeezy makes you motivated. But Gucci is the streets.
Jeezy's a street nigga. Gucci's a hood nigga. It's the best way I
So
can describe that.
who you have?
I like Gucci more just personally, so I was just gonna go with Gucci. I thought Jeezy would win, but I just like Gucci more. So
Okay, Slim.
this tomfoolery guy here over here. Nah, if I'm thinking about verses, I'm thinking just the verses, right? I think Jeezy beats Gucci.
nigga, you think Jeezy would beat Gucci in anything?
No, I'm just saying, like, I listen
You
to
just
Gucci
said
music.
Jeezy was gonna be T.I.
He would.
So why are you making it in a no nigga? Just say Jeezy, nigga.
Don't get mad at me because I got my opinion.
How about you, Brian? Even though I know you're unfamiliar with none
Very
of these niggas.
unfamiliar. I have an actual funny story that I did not share with you over our group chat because I wanted to see all your faces.
Oh, this will be good.
I knew this was happening.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, great. This is an opportunity to learn. However, I knew nothing about their discography. What I did know is that both artists were featured on Mariah Carey albums. And so
You have a point.
I was like, oh, well, this will be great because they can both play their songs.
They're not-
Gucci was not playing
And so
themselves.
I went in with the anticipation of that was going to be a match. And so I'm sitting there, and this is when I think one of you started the group chat. And so as I'm watching this, I'm literally clutching my pearls, and I'm just like, what's happening? Why are they so angry? This isn't the happy stuff that I'm used to. And then I was like, okay, well, at least I'll hear Lemonade, because that's my favorite Gucci Mane song.
And he didn't play that.
No,
one.
he did
he
actually.
played that.
He played
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It made
yeah.
it. I had to sit through a lot. I almost cried during the verses because I've never seen that much back and forth between artists.
Tension?
It was just the tension was
Cut that
thick.
shit with a knife.
Yeah, I didn't. So that's when I was texting you guys, like, okay, so what actually is happening here? Because I was confused.
So let's break down the background for those, and I'm gonna break it down because I actually was in Atlanta from the years of 2002 to 2008.
Good times.
So I got to see the rise of trap music. I felt I was there in the streets of it all going down. So in the titular battle of Jeezy versus Gucci, and why the beef is deeper than rap, in 2005, they drop a song called So Icy.
I'm so icy.
See, So Icy. And it becomes a massive hit. We don't know why it became a massive hit, because the beat's not the greatest beat of all the time.
I think niggas just like singing the hook.
The chorus is cool, but it almost sounds kind of cheesy compared to some of the other music that was really popping in the streets of Atlanta, but it took off. And it starred Gucci Mane and Jeezy. At the time, both these dudes is unknown.
Right.
They're just some niggas in Atlanta rapping and scatting, which a lot of niggas in Atlanta was rapping and scatting at the time.
Right.
And it blows up, and Jeezy and Gucci have a disagreement about the money. Because when y'all both broke, nigga, you want to do a track? Cool. Do the track. Nigga, I ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. Cool. We just rapping the shit.
So question number one.
Mm-hmm.
I know, as you just put it, street niggas, but there was no type of management or legalities kind of facilitating those types of conversations?
When you a small time rapper, I got homies right now that's like, yo, man, hop on this track with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hop on the track. I'm not thinking about compensation. Now, if that track happens to blow up, then I'm like, okay.
Somebody gonna have to pay me.
Like,
Okay.
let me get a little money. But they have their legal rights because we never signed anything. They could be like, damn, fuck you. You ain't
Wow.
getting none of this money because when we made
That
the
is
track,
true. Okay.
you ain't asked for nothing.
If it's not
And
invited. Got it.
wasn't expecting nothing. And so it comes to one of those situations of where Jeezy just signed with Boys in the Hood, one of the hottest verses. You know, I'm gonna need about an hour. You know, it's like, ooh, Boys in the Hood is popping. And then Gucci Mane has his song. So Jeezy's star is rising.
Okay.
And now Jeezy wants his money. And Gucci is like, it's my song. What are you talking about? Like, if he did pay him, he already had paid him. It's good. And Jeezy, and this is down in the time when BMF ruled the world. I don't know if you know BMF.
I don't know who BMF
Big
is.
Meech.
Okay.
Black Mafia family. Was running Atlanta.
Wasn't that in a song by
Ross.
Rick Ross?
Rick Ross says
Okay.
Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Larry
Got it.
Hoover's Cali, so we don't worry about that. But
Cool.
like BMF, when you were actually coming to Atlanta at the time, it said BFF runs the world. It had a billboard. This is how brazen these drug dealers were. They did not give a fuck.
They had a billboard.
Had a billboard
Think about
coming
that.
to Atlanta.
Drug dealers had a billboard. You driving on the road,
rule
you see a
number one.
billboard.
How much does it cost to do billboards in Atlanta? Because this is the second weird story I've heard about this.
You
like the
know-
actress in Atlanta who got Tyler Perry's attention with the billboard.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
is it like
crazy.
50 cents? Throw up a billboard?
I don't
or-
know. I don't think it's expensive, but the fact that they didn't care.
This is true. Okay, go ahead. I'm
And
sorry.
so-
Stay focused.
All right, yeah. So Jizzle is a affiliate of BMF, going in the club. So he knows goons, and he sends one of his goons to have a talking with Gucci. The news reports they find a body behind an elementary school, and it's like, holy shit, there's a dead body around the elementary school. Lo and behold, this body was killed by Gucci Mane when Jeezy sent this associate to take his chain and to put a hit out on Gucci. And now you realize, like, oh, this beef is deeper than rap. There's a dead body on it. And the name of this person who is now gone is Pookie.
And that's why niggas was like, Gucci's wildin' when he was saying his name in the verses.
Okay.
And that's why everybody's like, Jeezy his zen is on another level. Cause he was able to cause nigga.
Because if you talk about the dead homie, so when we go back to the battle, if you watch it on initial watching, you're like, Jeezy won because he kept his cool and he came off as the bigger man. But when I think about it, did Gucci need to be the bigger man in this situation? If you kill my homie, I mean, if you send a nigga to kill me and I killed him, I'm going to make statements like, yo, look all this ice on my neck. Not because I really care about my jewelry, because the nigga came from a chain. And guess who still got his chain? Nigga.
That's why it's
Okay.
it's like, was he being petty? It's like, you sent the nigga to come kill me, and I just killed him. So
Guess who still got his shit?
that's what it's like. It just depends on.
Okay, see, these are things I needed to know before watching.
This is like, now it's like, all right, you're just gonna go with whoever side you like more on that situation, because it's like a toss up between who's right or wrong in that situation.
So is that why Gucci went to jail?
No, he went to jump
went-
someone
no,
else.
no, there's
Yeah.
someone else. Yeah. Gucci,
we won't talk about that. because
Gucci
we
a
don't-
wild boy. That's still that. Like, you know, you're a wild boy when the judge is like, you're guilty. And he's like, shit, I might be. I was like, that's a wild nigga.
Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I
That's a good
might
song.
be.
That's a good song.
Like,
I cannot
that's
lie.
a
This
wild
is all
nigga.
fascinating. Okay.
But
Yeah. So
that's
watching
why
that battle.
They was like, this is a
Yeah.
new Gucci clone, and then the versus battle showed you. It's not a
No,
clone.
that's still fat
That's,
Gucci.
that's still fat Gucci. It's not.
That's still pregnant Gucci right there.
But you can't blame Gucci for having that mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's like we hanging out and y'all say, you know what, we gonna murk Slim, and I catch the man lacking, and I know that y'all sent him for me. I'm coming for all y'all, and some shade way I'm coming for all of y'all. You know, but for us, like, we're not on that level. But them two, I mean, you got two superstars in Atlanta, and you send a hit on somebody, and that person kills your friend. It's like now he has something on you. He's like, you know, I have you. You sent your man to kill me, but I'm still here. I'm still shining. I'm still doing everything that I was gonna do anyway. And to me, them two in the same room.
I was really.
I thought that they
niggas was
fight.
nervous.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
not.
I really thought Jesus was gonna be like, all right, my nigga, I'm not doing this with you.
I was
So-
very scared when he did, I guess, the song that you guys are referring to.
I mean, it started off hot when he just said "fuck Jesus" like the first
Yo,
song.
yeah.
He came out the gate saying,
Yeah.
"Nah, nigga, fuck you."
Yeah.
I was like,
And at that moment, I think Versus realized they had fucked up.
It's like, yo, this
I
in the
know
contract.
Swiss was like,
not
"Oh
in the
shit,
contract.
oh
But what do you
fuck."
expect though? You got these two who really like don't like each other, and y'all think they're gonna do a whole versus battle and not be tension in the room?
Yeah.
Like, come on. So
Well,
that's-
they won actually, Swiss and Timbaland, because I think it broke the record.
Oh yeah,
No, it was 2 million people
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
IG, and
Just
I
on
was
the
watching
IG.
on Apple Music.
And I was
Yeah.
on IG live because
Yeah,
I was like,
I
I want to
was.
see the live because I want to like comment and shit.
That
But
is amazing.
But think about it, you got two
Not
of the
the killing
biggest
part. That's
stars
not
in
amazing.
Atlanta, like in Atlanta, two of the biggest stars, and they don't like each other. Like, and they put them in the same room. Gucci got his goons, Jeezy got his people. At any you're just waiting for something to jump.
that's
off.
literally what I thought. I was just
You're
waiting.
waiting for somebody to say something slick, throw a bottle across
The
the room.
DJs was instigating.
So let's talk about the DJs.
Yo, the DJs was really starting this shit. I was like, yo.
I was like, what's going on? And then that's when I really got confused. Like, so who's hating who?
I'm about to
Is
say,
it-
told you about to get this heat too, nigga.
Just basically put it, none of them like each other. That's why, to me, this was the best verses because it just flowed. Like, there wasn't really talking. It was like, nah, we're just going to be playing
We're gonna
songs.
hit for
play,
hit.
play the next song, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, play something from this era, nigga. Like, I just want to
Yo,
keep
yo,
going.
yo.
Throw a little shade, keep going. I personally hate when they do the talking like, oh, this track out. Nigga, I don't really care. Play the song. I want to go. Keep going.
Right, except for people like me, we love things like that.
No. I think it had enough of that. It was moments. So this is the things I liked about this versus compared to the other verses. One, I think it felt like a concert, even though it was an hour coming in. I was like, this DJ said pretty live, nigga.
Yeah, nah, the set was like,
Keep DJing, my niggas. And when they came in with the little half stripper stage they had going on, I'm like, thank you, Magic City. You got to see Magic City.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so that's Magic City without the strippers in it. And so they had it set up so that they really couldn't even touch each other if they wanted to.
like they would have to like leap.
You have to like step down and step back up.
Right.
Yeah.
And then get on there. And then when Gucci came out with them diss tracks, and I think he set the precedent of one, I'm not about to do a whole bunch of introductions into the music, and two, I'm actually about to rap this shit. I don't know how nervous you felt when you see the nigga didn't sit down for an hour.
Oh, no, I was-
So I'm like, nigga, Gucci, can you please sit down? And I know that jacket is hot. That's a really nice jacket, sir.
Very
And he got a
nice.
sweater on too. I was like,
A whole turtleneck.
that nigga was just
Cold,
walking.
it's cold in Atlanta already.
Or was it because he was wearing all that ice? Oh! I'm done.
I see Jeezy in a basketball jersey. I was like, I don't know the weather right now in Atlanta, but
Yeah, no, he had the BMF jersey on. He had a Black Mafia family jersey with that.
and I was like,
Wow.
I know Jeezy's girl was her name Jeannie or Janae. I know she was in the back like, nigga, what the fuck is this?
Yo.
I wouldn't bring my old lady to no beer. I wouldn't bring my old lady.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah,
I would like you stay home.
Yeah,
This
I
might
think
go left.
she was probably home.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
She
sure
was
about
definitely
that.
in the back like, what the fuck
Yo,
did I sign up for?
So you got like a full concert experience, and even the times they talked was entertaining. as hell to me. I was
Facts.
like, and this is like one of the few times in a versus battle where I was like, nigga, you don't have to play the hits today if you don't want to.
Right.
Yeah, like
Because I'm curious about.
Just talk your talk then. I'm here for it.
That
like-
real estate versus my chains conversation actually
That
was
shit
my
was
favorite
funny.
part of the whole thing.
nigga said, you got a chain, nigga, I own half the lane. I was
That
like,
part, you know, that
like-
spoke to me.
I was like, It's like
Different mindset.
street
Yeah.
nigga, hood nigga.
Different mindset.
I still got my chain though, nickel.
But now hearing the backstory, I feel like that it has a different context a little bit.
Yeah. You know, well, you got to think about even their mindset of Jeezy had CTE. You know what CTE stands for?
I do not.
Corporate Thug Entertainment.
Ah.
So he always was like business first. That's why all his albums is Thug Motivation. Let's get it. Talking about the recession. It's always been about building up that money.
That's the I Put On For My City album.
Yeah. My
I'm
nigga,
trying.
he's studying.
Catching on, man.
I had a friend that I used to work with in a warehouse, and he was from Atlanta. And so he used to say the line about lettuce. I don't know what part it is, but he was explaining to me that it means cash or something like that. And he,
Brown just looks so
you know how you work with someone and you just both take an interest in each other. So
Yeah.
you know, I made the sad mistake of going to Best Buy, and I think he got a Jeezy album or whatever. And so you know, he got something, and the other four guys got their rap albums. So lo and behold, I get Natasha Bedingfield, and
I wish I was there just to see that.
and I get
on the wall.
like, just
and I
to
got Brandy, and they were like,
This what you want, nigga?
yeah, and they were like, what the, you know, I don't want to say what they said, but they took a liking to me because they appreciate the fact that I was myself or what have you around them, and they were kind of like my squad a little bit.
my
And they-
squad.
Your crew.
They're my crew, you know.
niggas, all right.
They would fight for me or like say, "Yo, leave that
Okay.
man alone."
Okay.
you know.
Got
so,
your
yeah.
entourage, all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like real thuggy like what you just described, but I felt like I had
You
friends.
gotta be corporate thugs. While you got Jeezy on the other hand, not Jeezy, Gucci, who's Brick Squad Entertainment. A brick being amount of drugs is a kilo. You know what I'm saying? Because we go back to the trinity of trap, which is T.I., Gucci, and Jeezy. And I done said it in front of you guys, but I'm saying it for America. T.I.'s the father, Gucci's the son, and Jeezy's the Holy Spirit. Because Jeezy make you motivated to be in that trap, but we follow the teachings of Gucci in this New Testament. And you can hear it in the Migos, you can hear it in the Young Thuggers, you can hear it in a lot of the new
Shit,
age
Ray
rappers.
Shrummer, all like the new.
And so that was another question that I had because I was looking forward to this conversation because I knew I was going to be educated. Migos, I heard them say, I think it was on the Vice interview where they were like, we really engineered or started a new sound for Atlanta. And when I hear Migos, I just feel like it's a 2018 or 2017 version of what Gucci or
People
Jeezy
do
have already done.
that. Like a lot of new rappers rap really the content Gucci put out. Like that's Gucci content. When I hear that shit, I'm like, oh, that's what Gucci been rapping. I'm rapping that shit, you know,
Right.
about the bricks and
just
and the
it's
clothes
just a
and the
new
jewelry.
age rappers just doing it in a new age way. But it's like,
Yeah,
no,
your
you
delivery.
could definitely tell.
Yeah, I don't. When I hear them, no disrespect to anyone, Migos, don't come for me. I feel like I don't see where there's, for lack of a better term, innovation with what they're doing.
I think it's more so with. I feel like Gucci had his ad libs, and the Migos kind of took it to a different level with the three of them playing off of each other with their ad libs, and then with the three of them, you have like Quavo, who's like the king of the hook, and like if I had to think of the Migos, then to me Takeoff is actually I think Takeoff is the best rapper personally, and then you had Offset, who was like the in the middle, like he could do rap or hook.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that, nigga.
Oh wait, you two are disagreeing.
No, Brown. I'm looking at Brown.
Oh,
You said Takeoff's the best rapper
I
of the
said to me.
Migos, and I was like, ooh, okay.
That's my
Hot
opinion.
take.
I think so.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
I just think Quavo and Offset are like more known, but like
I was gonna say because Takeoff is like the Michelle of the group,
definitely
nah,
is.
don't. Ooh.
He is.
I-
meaning that there's talent there, but you don't always get to appreciate it because he's kind of in the. I'm asking. I'm not saying.
I'm not gonna say that, but
Wait, did I say something wrong?
no, it's this nigga's Brown. It's Brown.
Oh, Michelle face looking nigga.
And I love Michelle.
Oh,
Michelle's
no
my
happy talent.
favorite, but you know.
But it's always that thing with like a trio. So it's like at least a music trio. It's like
Yeah, I just
and that's the thing about a group though. Like, it's always one that's
One.
like, yo, all right, cool. Then it's like, okay, second, third. It's like, dang, like that second and third really don't get the shine they need sometimes.
Well, except for TLC. I don't think they fit into that.
I got a question for y'all. So let's take it back. Do you feel Gucci went too far in this, or did he not go far enough?
For me, even with knowing the backstory, I feel like he might have went a little too far just on how much. Like, if you'd have played like 1 or 2 disses and then just made one comment about the ice, I'd be like, all right, cool, you did that. But I feel like nigga played like 10 disses towards Jeezy, and then the way he talked about like killing his friend, it's like, like if you would have made a slide comment like, oh, I still got my chain dot, without like saying names or anything, I'd have been like, all right, whatever.
Wait up. What about Gucci has ever said this nigga was subtle?
I know.
He definitely had an IEP as a kid. I know he had an IEP.
What
Nothing.
about Roderick
Nothing,
has
no.
ever told you?
What Roderick you know that had an IEP? Roderick.
No, I know. But I'm just like, for me, it was just like because I definitely think this battle was put together mainly by Jeezy saying like, yo, I'll do it if like he can agree to do it. Whatever. Like, you had no problems on Jeezy's end. Even though I have an issue with Jeezy trying to make it seem like, oh, let's get over this. It was like, nigga, you're not acknowledging that. Like, you played a part in this beef too, so, but whatever. He was trying to ignore that. But I just think, just to me, when you bring up the dead homie, it's like, that's when it's like, we know. Like, it's just,
They know.
it's like, just.
I'm the man. Shorty knew that.
It's like, that's a shorty low. No, okay, whatever.
Thank you. I was close.
But it's just like, ooh.
For me, when you think about beef, right, and I think about like when what was it, the Locks and Hov and them had beef, like Siegel and them, like that, like they took it personal. So when you have beef, like in a rap game, anything's a go, man. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's no rules now. Are there some boundaries you don't cross? You like to think that, but some people don't think in terms of that. You know what I'm saying? So for Gucci, for him, his mindset is, I'm about to expose him. Like, he didn't care who talked to him beforehand. Had keep it civil. Gucci came out with an agenda. He had a PowerPoint presentation in his mind. He clicked on every PowerPoint that he
Every slide. He said, you gonna see this slide.
all the slides.
Yo, Gucci got his shit off. And then you sitting there looking at Jeezy like, I know as a man, that had to rub you the wrong way.
I think he had a good comeback that one time when he said, let's talk about be the bigger man, and then he hit him with that track. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I felt that one.
Ooh, that hit.
But for Gucci, like, he had his agenda laid out. And it just goes to show you, like, their mindsets. Like, this happened, 15, 20 years ago? And
according to Gucci, 15.
Yeah.
Don't you make it no 20.
Yeah.
15 years ago, nigga.
When you have IEP, sometimes you need help in math, so it might be a little off. But for Gucci, I think it did go too far. And I agree with Cass. It went too far with bringing up the dead homie. If he's talking about the ice, I get that. But don't say the man name though. Like, don't you don't gotta say all that. Cause now it's like you kind of wake up a sleepy giant. Like, his family, and whoever his family was, they feel a certain way about that too.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what it's like.
Name dropping? Like, come on, man. It's just certain things you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have some type of common sense. But again, this is Gucci, man. He has an ice cream tied on his face.
That's where it's like, it's Gucci. Like, like, to me, I think Gucci came into that battle, so now I'm gonna get this nigga to fight me on this stage. I'm gonna do everything I can to try to get this nigga to like come out of character. And credit to Jeezy. He didn't.
Brian?
I asked the question, nigga.
I don't know if I have a right to really give an opinion about it.
Watching it as a person who didn't have all the background knowledge that we have, did you feel it was going too damn far? Or not far enough?
I felt like they both
Were you a part of the messy brigade? Just playing.
Done. I felt they gave their audiences what they wanted. I felt like at the end of the day, they met expectations, in my opinion.
I think them niggas exceeded this shit.
But I also feel like the other side to that is, to answer your question more directly, because I see the frustration on your face as far as like pick an answer, Brian.
Oh no, that wasn't what that look was about.
That's his resting face. No.
No, that's not his. I've seen his resting face, but okay. Sorry, it's weird. I feel like it was maybe too far. From the context of it did happen 15 years ago, and there is a level of decorum that I feel like should be at play. But to your point, the man has an ice cream on his face. He marches to the beat of his own drum. You know.
All you need to know is that the judge said, "Are you guilty?" The nigga said, "Bitch, I might be." That's all you need to know about this man.
But then, new Gucci is on a totally different.
No, it's a rebrand Gucci. It's the same Gucci.
Oh, it's the same Gucci.
It's the same fat Gucci, and under that,
I
he
hate
just
you.
rebranded
Can we
himself.
not call him Fat Gucci? It just
Nigga, no.
He was pregnant Gucci. There's a difference.
Like, it's the same Gucci there. He just
You
rebranded
don't
himself
remember
for a new
Short
time.
Bus Shorty? Short Bus Shorty. Short Bus Shorty.
I got a quick random tangent for y'all.
Short Bus
Did y'all wear those
Shorty.
like snowman T-shirts and got kicked out of school?
I was in college, so that was not a
I
problem
never
for
had
me.
no
Oh,
man shirt.
okay. This is awkward because
I know you was in high school when that
So
shit
people
got
was
banned.
like wearing that and getting kicked out of Catholic
got one?
school. Nah, I couldn't get one.
It was too
But-
expensive.
Oh hell yeah! I was like, I don't got money for this. But
Yeah.
niggas were wearing them to school and getting kicked out, and I was like, damn.
Don't ban the snowman. But yeah, I was 2000. That came in 2005, nigga.
I was working.
I was a junior in college, bro. I'm like, I'll wear a damn T-shirt if I want to, but nigga, I'm trying to get ready for this internship. So nigga, let me get my shirt and tie. Fucking around with y'all. Ban the snowman,
Nope.
nigga.
Freshman
Yeah.
in high school, just walking in like, oh, niggas got the triple XL snowman.
Okay, good times. I think, I do think there is decorum. I always feel like you should be considered because he did have a family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think that's something to consider, but then also not everyone thinks like me. So
Yeah. It is what it is. So who y'all say won?
I do have a question before we get
Oh,
into
okay.
that. So we all share, like, did it go too far? Did it not go too far? Do you think the ending was planned, or do you think that was like genuine on both sides?
That bitch was staged from the
I
get go.
think beforehand, Jeezy probably said, no matter what happens, as long as we don't come to blows, we're gonna end on So Icy, and I'll like start it. And Gucci was like, all right, nigga. Literally, I think that's what was said, and that was it.
So listening to the Breakfast Club interview, I think it was genuine from the way Jeezy talked about it.
See, I believe Jeezy thinks it was genuine. I think Gucci just said, all right, nigga, I'll do it.
Okay. I feel like it was genuine for a couple of reasons because I do think they are aware of who they are and that people are still watching them and the legacy of the beef. And because the world was watching, and not only the main world, but the Atlanta world was watching, they had to bring some type of resolve to it to say it's okay to move forward. That's my
I don't know.
my bushy-eyed,
I
sugar
truly
and spice.
think like Gucci has moved forward with it, but I just think in terms of the battle itself, he was like, nah, I'm gonna get this shit off my chest if I'm really gonna move forward. Since you here, I'm gonna get everything off my chest. And if we make it to the end of this battle,
It reminded me
Cool.
of a wrestling match where the wrestlers know who's supposed to win the match from the beginning, from the
like all
offset.
wrestling, like they know who the winner is, but
But so I know we're going to end this match like this, but I think Gucci went full Ultimate Warrior. And I don't know if you ever seen the documentary on Ultimate Warrior,
That nigga
where he
never
was
went-
a terrible wrestler.
nigga never went by the like what they planned. Like, yo, we talked about we gonna do these spots. And niggas like, what the fuck are you doing? Warrior's just like, I'm Warrior. It's like, nigga, no.
No, that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Nigga, we have
Ultimate,
spots. Like,
I have to talk to my brother.
yeah, no. This is a story about the Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant. Like, back in the day when they wasn't filming it, so they'll do the same set every night.
Right.
And so you go in the stage, Andre the Giant's, a very big man. A very big
My
man.
favorite part of The Princess Bride.
Yeah. So he would go to Andre the Giant and go roar and charge in. And,
Andre's like, I'm not having this.
Andre's like, chill out. You don't need to go that hard. I'm a big man. I got a bad back. I got bad knees. I got bad ankles. Nigga, you going too much. I'm going to fall over. But you don't got to go that damn hard. He does it again. Andre John's like, look, in his French accent, you don't got to go that goddamn hard, bro. You chill. Next night, Ultimate Warrior came out there. Dude runs in for like a clothesline. Andre Giant puts up his big fist and lays him the fuck out, breaks his nose, and like, I told you, don't come at me that goddamn hard.
Gotcha.
And he learned his lesson. Like, he ain't coming to Andre Giant that hard no more.
So
Like,
Gucci Mane would be Andre the Giant?
no, he's
No,
Ultimate
he's
Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
He coming too damn hard.
Gotcha.
And he ain't did enough time for Jeezy. He was like, all right, now.
Got it, because I was going to say, well...
You got to run into the fist.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Okay.
So I don't think it'd be no more concerts between the two of them. So who y'all think won?
I mean, I think Jeezy won just because like his hits. He like I think Jeezy actually had like a strategic plan for his shit. I think Gucci just came and said, "Now I'm gonna play all my disses because you right there, pussy." And yeah, but Jeezy actually was like, "No, I'm actually gonna play these songs in order. Have like a because like I knew he had an idea. Like, all right, Gucci gonna be on some fuck shit, so I need to be ready." But I just think Jeezy had a strategic plan, but Gucci said, "Nah, fuck that nigga. Play my disses with that pussy right there. Let's go."
I got a random thought. I believe only New Yorkers really call people pussy like that, as you said. You
Probably.
you pussy, and I'm like, I don't know if other
that's definitely
areas say it like that.
Yeah. You're right. That is.
Nah,
that,
you know
that-
he's
that-
right.
that's-
Like it is.
Not me.
Yeah, we don't say that down the south like that. Like I'll say like, man.
Well, if you had to say
You
what I
acting
said
like
in
a
the
pussy.
down south way,
But
Yeah.
you might say you're acting like one, but you don't just call it you pussy. You a pussy ass nigga. I gotta add some extra derivatives.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how
on
this is
that.
build on.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
There's
just
no
not
building
gonna,
on. It's
Just
like
not gonna call
straight to
you
the
a
point.
pussy unless I'm trying to get some pussy. But then I'll never call a human a pussy. Pussy is strong
we
and
go.
fierce.
Okay.
Like a grown man call you that in your face. Like, how you feel about that?
like,
A pussy.
Why you so mad, bro?
like,
Damn.
word. Like nigga, it's bad early in the morning.
7 a.m. You mad about what?
Oh, nigga, you wanted to hop in line at the subway in front of me, sir? Cool, nigga. You ain't had to pull out your sword. Nigga. You ain't had to do that. All that. So I think Jeezy won. It came off. Not only did he play the hits, but he came off as the bigger man.
Yeah, right.
you know. So you know.
But looking back, like I forgot how many like songs Gucci had that I didn't remember. I'm like, oh, I heavy. Like when I heard heavy first, I'm like, yo, this song is a banger. Then I forgot about it. When he played, I'm like, yo, that is
Like, Gucci had the
that
hits,
is a good song, you know.
But Jeezy had like I feel like Gucci had the, I guess street hits you could say, and then I feel like Jeezy had like the just bigger, like more mainstream hits, if that makes sense. Like Jeezy still had his cult hits, but he was able to reach out to, I don't want to say pop because that's not the right word, but just mainstream, I guess.
Well, he was able to cross over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Gucci was like, nah, I'm not crossing over. I'm gonna stay right here.
Well, they tried with him. I remember, and they're still trying today because he just did a song. Well, not just did, but I think a year or two ago he did one with Chris Brown and Usher.
Oh yeah, that party.
Party, and then he did.
I don't even know that. I think he just fucks with Usher. Probably it was just like, all right, Chris.
I think
He did a
I think
song-
Gucci's big enough though.
He did a song with Bruno Mars,
Oh yeah.
and of course Mariah Carey.
See, but new Gucci Brandon over. Like this was Gucci played basically a bunch of fat Gucci songs, and then play like new Gucci besides Wake Up.
like he call him fat. Gucci.
I just don't feel comfortable with that. I don't want a goon to come and get us. I just.
Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin?
Let me ask you this though. I got a question for y'all. Since it seems that Gucci and Jeezy squashed
Oh
that
wait,
beef.
I feel like Jeezy won, but that's only because I'm friend with my Ryan, and he was a big Jeezy fan, so that's what I'm going to say.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
respect that.
Yes.
I respect that.
Okay,
And he's from Atlanta.
So with them two apologizing, right? Do you see Hov and Nas following that same trend?
So this, I've been debating this shit because it came up in the group chat about what I want to see, and someone put in there Wayne versus Jay-Z, and I was like, I don't want to see Wayne versus Jay-Z. I only want to see Jay-Z versus two people.
It's either Nas or Ye.
Yes, my nigga,
Nas
and
is.
that shit would be so goddamn entertaining.
Yeah.
Both of them will be entertaining for different reasons. It's like, oh, they gonna squash beef and play Black Republicans, and have like, oh, this is our good kumbaya moment and stuff like that. But I really want to see Ye because I know that nigga can't help himself but to do some Ye type shit, and then I'm gonna see Jay-Z roll his eyes.
And then Jay-Z gonna be like, all right, you got 3 more of those before this shit gonna go left.
That I think that would be like that would be like
See, but I feel like they're kind of over it, so it's like it wouldn't be as much tension as like a.
Jay-Z's over it. Kanye gets over nothing.
Oh no, I was talking about Nas.
Oh no, I think it
Didn't I
just be
already
good.
felt like they've reconciled?
Yeah,
though.
like they're
No, that's why they got a whole song Black Republicans.
yeah, like they're cool. Like
Oh, I didn't know about the song.
Yeah.
like that's why I was
Okay.
like, I don't know.
but either if it's Ye and Nas or Nas and Jay-Z, I think that would be just dope.
Like the New Yorker in me would
itself.
love Nas and Hov because I just think it would be great.
Yeah.
But I just think Ye and
It
Hov
just
would just be
means a
more.
little
It would be more entertaining because like Hov, you know, Hov would play a song and then Kanye be like, nigga, that's my song. You can't play it. I did the beat. Like he would just start saying petty shit like that and Hov.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay.
like
Damn it, Kim, get the truck.
like and Hov just be like, it's my song, nigga. Like I paid you to do the beat. You're right.
But I would be here for that one. Like I would be here.
The one
for
that I want to see. I know it'll never happen is 50 and Josh. That's what I want to see.
I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
50 Cent was very clear. That's
Oh no,
not
it's never happening.
Yeah.
It's never happening.
But 50 said he would do it with the game. But he said under one stipulation, you can't play any song that I'm on with you.
There goes Hate It and Love It.
Well, then-
Gone.
That happened.
Oh,
Like
shit.
it'll never happen. But I just want 50 to be in a versus battle because I would love
for
to
the
hear
pettiness.
Yeah,
for the
I
pettiness.
would love it.
But I saw, I think I saw on Twitter, somebody said Cole and Wale, and I got
That's
to
fucked
thinking,
up to Wale.
I got to think. I was like, yo, that it wouldn't be a bad battle. It wouldn't be a
It'd be a good battle, but it's just Cole has cult fans who wear no matter what Cole plays, Cole wins. Like Wale to me has the more
I wanted
pop
it.
crossover hits.
I wanted the first three-way versus battle. I actually wanted Kendrick versus Drake versus Cole, and y'all just play y'all shit, and I'll just enjoy
that
the whole
that would
the
be
whole
dope.
concert.
That would be dope.
And both of them, both Cole and Kendrick, will be like questioning the pop sensation of Drake and all their tracks. Like, nigga, I went platinum too, and I ain't need all them goddamn features. Do-do-do-de-do-de-do.
Like I ain't need to make a reggae album to try to go.
But didn't Kendrick do a song with Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift inviting him because he's still K-Dot.
Yeah, like
Okay.
But K-Dot didn't bring Taylor on his album.
like if you call me for your album, all right, yeah, I'll pull through, but don't expect me to call you.
Got it. Okay.
Like,
I'm not trying to be funny. I was
No,
just
it was like
trying
one of
to
those like
understand.
Probably Taylor Swift people was like, oh, let's try to get Kendrick, and then Kendrick was like, they pay me enough. All right, whatever. I do
Yeah,
it.
like K-Dot don't culture vulture like Drake does. And then, of course, J. Cole be like, nigga, I don't need none of y'all features. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm a rappy scat by myself. Platinum.
Like I made my own beat in my house in North Carolina. Like Cole will give you that vibe, and then K-Dot gonna be like the
I'm above you niggas.
basically,
Subtly, the most humble, braggadocio nigga we know.
and then Drake just gonna try to fit in, be like, yeah, I'm a rapper to you guys, and they gonna be like, nah, shut your pop ass up. And it's
So is Drake pop?
Very much.
I'm
he's a
asking
hip-hop-
because
to me he's a hip hop like he's a hip hop artist, but not a rapper. If that makes sense. Like he's a
Okay.
hip hop artist who can rap very well, but he's just like whatever's gonna be the hits, whatever's in, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that, and I'm not mad at him for it.
He's very conscious of appealing to the largest audience, that's what being pop is all about.
Yeah.
I do want to address this for our beef episode. We started the versus battle with a shout out from Stacy Abrams. So clap out for Stacy Abrams what
That-
the hell she did.
I just want to
for
know
Georgia.
how they get her. Like, I don't know if that ever caught me. I understood it after the fact, but it kind of threw me off guard in the moment. I was like, because in my head, I was like, this battle's gonna go left, like it's gonna end on a wrong note. So I was like, does she want to really be like?
That's what she was in the beginning. You come in,
Shout out to the PR team for that one.
to do what has to be done. So
oh wait, I'm sorry. She was on the verses.
yeah,
Yeah, she was in the beginning.
I missed that part.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did like
Oh, okay. I was
intro.
like, why are we talking about? Okay.
She did the opening prayer before the beef. Jump off.
It's like your aunt, it's like your grandmother, and you got two cousins that's been fighting like for 10 years. Listen, before we get in this house, this was gonna happen. You know,
Got it. Oh.
Yeah,
I
so
love her more
it-
now.
That's probably why Gucci ain't go like start fighting, nigga.
Gucci was like, "Can you clear my record?" And I almost saw in her eyes, she's like, "Nigga, if you had voted for me to be governor, I might have could have done something for you."
Like she wanted to say that, but she was like, "Let me not."
now you need me.
register to vote. Ha 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 ha.
Did she tell them to vote?
Yeah, that's what she was there because shout outs to Georgia. That shit went blue.
Yeah.
And greatly because of the effort Stacey Abrams did. And we talking about beef. Georgia, you know what you did to Stacey. You let Brian Kemp steal that goddamn election
My
from
God.
her for I think it was only like 3,000 votes that he won by. It was some ridiculously low that she almost won that joint. And instead of quitting, she was like, "Okay, you bitches." I lost by 3,000 something votes.
Never again.
I'm registering 800,000 new voters.
Yeah.
Y'all want to kick niggas off the rolls? I'm getting all the niggas back on the rolls and some. We got white niggas, we got black niggas, we got red niggas, yellow niggas. All these niggas about to be on the rolls, and we about to flip Georgia. Georgia ain't voted blue since 1992. Shout out to all y'all niggas who know Clinton is.
She is the real MVP. Like Georgia needs to apologize to her. Like CNN, Stacey, look, we sorry. Like she needs that type of
Every time
recognition.
she walk around in Georgia,
Yeah.
at least one person needs to say, "I'm sorry."
Yeah,
Man, if she
At
can get
least
that,
one.
if she can get the Senate to flip for the Dems,
She's working hard. That's going to be a harder fight now because I think people are aware that. I don't think it's impossible.
Yeah.
But I think the challenge is that because mail-in ballots played such a pivotal role.
Oh, the Republicans actually gonna vote by mail now?
Yeah.
Should have been did that shit. Dumbass. I'm thinking though, a lot of niggas, it could go one way or the other. A lot of people voted against Trump. A lot of people voted for Trump. So how many of those people are just not going to vote at all this time around? Because I think as black people, especially black women, they was like, I'm tired of this tomfoolery, and they going to pull what happened in Alabama when Jones beat that pedophile in Alabama, and it was mainly because black women was like, really niggas? White niggas, really niggas? Y'all just gonna vote for the pedophile? We gotta get about on our Sunday best in Alabama to not have a pedophile represent us in Congress? That should have been a non-starter, right? That should be like the little teenage girls, right? Not like Illinois is voting for R. Kelly for Senate. They're not doing that. Like, come on now. And so I don't know. I think there's a good opportunity because I think Trump has convinced a lot of Republicans that mail-in votes are corrupt and is not going to work. And so they're still not going to do the things that Democrats like, I'd be a dumbass. We're going to vote some more, making sure our signatures. Because we done did this drill before. We had to do literacy tests. Can you recite the Constitution in total? Like, nigga, huh? All the articles, not just the preamble.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. That's all I know. You that one good line.
That all men are created equal. So, you got to go through all that. But my question for you guys, after the work she's done, do the Democrats owe her anything? And if they do, what do they owe her?
They owe her something. What do they need to owe her? I'd have to really sit and think. But I know for a damn fact they owe her. I just would have to sit.
Yo,
and
she got
really
the green
think.
light. She got the green light.
Yeah, just give it. She got
the green light.
Get out of jail free card.
So I don't know if the Democratic Party owes her anything, because at the end of the day, hear me out. I feel like no matter who votes Democratic or Republican, I think still I maintain that it's incumbent upon us as a community to still have to do the work. So no matter which party it is, I'm not sure if they will ever do what is right. So I'm kind of tempering my expectation of that actually ever happening. I do feel that black people probably owe Stacy more in that taking the litigation or the civic component of being an American citizen very seriously. And I will probably push more towards that direction versus depending on an actual party to give her.
I would contest that she needed to be the freaking chairperson of the National Democratic Party. Like, nigga.
Do you think that's going to happen? Because you still have parts of the Democratic Party that are just blue by name, but not really by...
So, fuck them. That's what I say, first of all.
I'm asking. This is me. I'm asking from a place of not being sure.
Yeah.
But...
So we got the current dude was in Obama's cabinet.
Right.
And so I'm thinking if y'all want to actually win, get someone who has showed that she can win or that they can win in a state that people thought was unwinnable. Because I've been looking for years. Mississippi is 43% black. But as soon as they say the polls are closed, that shit is red. I'm like, but it's 43% black. You mean to tell me 57 white folk? And then all them white folk ain't voting, 57% of these niggas automatically make this shit red? How are the black people that much disenfranchised? Alabama, hella black. Georgia, hella black. South Carolina, I looked at the county. South Carolina's a lot bluer than you realize. So if you start putting in the efforts in this joint, like that Stacey has done, that Beto O'Rourke did, because he barely lost to Ted Cruz. And Beto was like, what's your secret, Beto? He's like, nigga, I visited every county in Texas. I'm like, nigga, that wasn't that hard. Like, we neglect these dudes, but there's a few Democrats in these red places. They're like, oh, shit, nigga came to visit me. Let me go ahead and vote. Because it reminds me of a party. If you're throwing a party and you just send out a group text, some of them niggas gonna come. Mm-hmm. But when you start hitting them with them individual texts, it hit a little bit different. Like, fuck, let me
That nigga personally like.
Let me go to this
"Aight,
party."
Let me at least show face.
I'm just so when we were here 8 years ago with
Elections.
I just remember that mentality of, oh, it's blue, things are okay, or now that blue is in power,
No.
they'll do right by us.
Well, I hear what you're saying, Brian. They're not going to do right by us unless we force them to do right by us.
Agreed.
And I think this is the few times, if you hear it in the rhetoric that Biden has said, he knows that he wouldn't have won nothing without black people. Black people saved his ass in South Carolina in the primaries, and black people saved his ass in Michigan, in Philadelphia. Let me start naming because, like, you know, it's saying like black people don't really rock America. We rock with cities in America.
Right.
So thank you, Milwaukee. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you, Philadelphia. Pittsburgh, I don't know how I feel about you just yet.
Nah.
Parts of Pittsburgh.
We still trying to figure them out. We still figuring them out.
Atlanta, Georgia. Like, we came out and pulled the okie doke over these people. And that's why they try to suppress black people vote, because they like, oh, these niggas really can flip this shit as quick as possible. He recognizes that we did that shit. So I think if you don't at least give Stacy something, you better say some very clear shit about black people. Otherwise, you are not going to win.
Do you think, though, if Stacy does get a Senate seat, that kind of, my fear in that, and I'm not saying she's not capable, but
She don't need no Senate seat. What you talking about?
I mean, what did I say?
Talking about Willis.
No. The question was if you give her a position or some type of upgrade.
Like, does she deserve anything? Does she deserve anything?
If she deserves anything, whatever that position is. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. My fear is that part of what I love about her is her ability to be so connected to.
That's why I said make her control of the party.
Because she's able to, like, relate to people. She's able to, like...
But do you think she can still do that in a position, I guess is my question.
Yeah.
If you chair of the Democratic Party, National Party, you don't think you got some kind of control?
I think she could, like, to the extent of like what you're probably thinking. It's gonna change a little bit because it's,
Right.
like it just has to change. But I still think she could do it enough to where it's like we're satisfied.
I had the I met her sister, or not met, but we on the other podcast that I work with, we interviewed her sister.
Oh, that's dope.
And it was amazing just to see the network that she's created. And she really is a superhero. I feel like she is part of the Avengers or something, the way that she has really built up this network in Georgia and beyond. It's spreading. And I hope that whatever her future is, that stays intact so that it can continue to evolve.
Can I just say something that I thought was funny just now? He said Avengers, but he's wearing the Justice League shirt. I just
Don't
thought
come
that was
for me.
funny.
Don't come for me.
I just thought that was
We got to put it together.
I hate you,
Like
officially.
I'm curious
Don't like you.
about what the cabinet's about to look like for Joe, and who he puts into power.
I still think we just need to keep our foot on his neck, just because my voice just cracked. We won him the election, but we still need to keep our foot on his neck to give us what we want. Because I think that's what happens a lot of
Nigga,
times.
if we don't get that Senate, ain't shit.
I think,
I know,
yeah.
like,
Not a goddamn thing. nigga be twiddling his thumbs.
I think that's going to be key. I think the Senate has to go blue.
It has no choice.
Yeah.
It has no choice.
Because unfortunately, people once again are mad that, like, you know, we came in and spoke our voice through our vote, and they have to acknowledge and make reckoning with the fact that black people and other minorities exist, and they have rights that, you know, should be acknowledged, you know, and they're going to fight hard to not make that a reality for us.
Can we make a comment? White people sure are comfortable with racism. Good Lord.
70 million people. Ugh.
Good Lord.
and that's what's scary.
That's 70 million. Really?
Very
70
comfortable.
million? Okay, well, happy Corona party.
Like, yo.
That's horrible. I'm sorry, Jesus. That was me.
It is what it is. Yo, man. But
I'm probably going to get backlash for this, but out of the 70 million people that voted for Trump, I don't think all 70 million are racist. I just think a lot.
I said they were racist. I said they just comfortable with the shit.
Oh.
Like it's a non-starter. Like, you know that nigga racist fuck. But what about my money though?
Right, that's what
I
I think.
hate you, nigga.
That's what I think a lot of it was. But it's like
to me, to me, in my opinion, I speak for me. You're still encouraging that rhetoric, that behavior.
You condone this tomfoolery.
If any aspect of it, even if you are just concerned about your money, so your money is worth police officers still acting a fool in this country.
Yes.
It's rhetorical. My point is, if that is your mindset, Ice Cube or whomever else, I just feel
we're
like
not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
we're
that.
not we're
We're not gonna
we're,
do that.
we're not mad at him anymore.
I was never mad.
I was never mad at him.
We weren't.
No, I really wasn't.
Okay, I was, but that's just me. I feel like whomever voted for him, at the end of the day, you're seeing people they're saying after Christmas, 12 million people aren't going to have benefits because of everything that's going on.
They don't care about poor people, Brian.
But that's my point. You're still voting to keep this man in office, and you're
poor
seeing
bitches.
literally the writings on the wall that he doesn't care. I have nothing.
Power
for
of the
anyone.
people. It is what it is. But we're going to keep our foot on the necks, and we're going to use our beef for good. I'm Mr. Brown.
Cass.
Be Anthony.
And we are...
The Brodies.
Holler.
So I said.